Now, when the fire alarm bugle is sounded, you leave everything you are doing and report to the parade ground or to the armory. And to the parade ground, if it is a real fire, that's like a mustard point. If it's something untoward, like what I've described, straight to the armory. Male, female soldier, cook, rifleman, everybody goes there. Troops were deployed from Badagry to Ikorodu to Ekpe, Apapa, Ikeja, Alimosho, everywhere, even the Lagos Island. To restore order and return the situation to normalcy. '65 Battalion, Nigerian Army. Operating under 81D garrison. Is in charge of the sector from the Lagos Island, all the Marina Faji, up to Victoria Island, Ikoyi, Victoria Island, Lekki, Jakonde, Aja, Badore, Shangotedo, up to Ekpe. And deployed those. I want to emphasize again, the deployment was all over Lagos State and not to Lekki Tollgate. The rules of engagement for internal security were strictly followed. So as to give you and let us all be on the same wavelength, I shall examine the rules of engagement here. It is the duty of an officer or soldier to ensure the enforcement of law and order, in conjunction with other security agencies. Troops are duty-bound to intervene in any situation to avoid a breakdown in peace, stability, or law and order of an area where they are deployed. It is inexcusable for troops to stand aside and watch the security situation deteriorate, leading to loss of lives or damage to property without intervening. Such intervention should be based strictly on sound judgment and within the ambit of the code of conduct for internal security operations, while exhibiting good professional ethics. This comes into play when troops have been deployed. Let us look at the rules of engagement for Operation Massacre and other internal security operations we may be deployed for. One, and most importantly, the principle of minimum force and proportionality must be applied at all times. Whenever operational situation permits, every reasonable effort shall be made to control the situation through measures short of using force, including personal contact and negotiation. As we will see later, this was the modus operandi. The use of lethal force shall only be resorted to if all other means to control the situation has failed, or in the case of unexpected attack or suspected improvised explosive device attacks, during which a delay could lead to loss of lives or serious injury to personnel. Any force applied must be limited in its intensity and duration. It must also be commensurate with the level of threat posed. Force shall only be used when absolutely necessary to achieve an immediate aim. The decision to open fire shall be made only on orders and under the control of the unseen commander. Unless there is insufficient time to obtain such order, fire can, however, be opened if the life of the soldier, any law-abiding member of the public, and or property of which is your duty to protect is in grave danger. Other rules of engagement are shown on the scene. But take note, automatic fire will only be opened as a last resort. After firing has ceased, render medical assistance and record details of incidents both in writing and using audiovisual equipment where not casualty has been recorded. We also have guidelines for the use of force, and this every officer or commander, a corporal is a commander. The corporal is a junior commander because he's a section commander, must imbibe these rules of engagement. The Nigerian Army does not just operate in a vacuum. Everything is laid down. Even from the time you wake up to the time you sleep, it's all written. The guidelines are probably a rehashment of the earlier rules of engagement I gave you. But force must not be used at all unless it is necessary. Force is unjustifiable unless the immediate effect can be achieved by using it within the soldier's legal power. These are other guidelines for the use of force on the screen. This brings me to the Lekki Tollgate incident. As earlier mentioned, when troops were deployed, the 65 Battalion, acting under 85 Division Garrison, formed a mobile team to patrol up to Ekpe, Lekki, Shongotelu, and Badore, all those areas. When they got to the Tollgate, the area around the Tollgate, the police was already trying to deter people who wanted to burn the Oriental Hotel on the left. And the commander on the ground met genuine NSAS protesters and some hoodlums. By the time they were reaching that area, as you see in this video, the protesters wearing light colors, some white and things like that, came to challenge the soldiers and started pelting them with stones and bottles. You can see here, these are the hoodlums I'm talking about. You can see the soldiers coming there. This, it is a pity there's no volume here. You will have, perhaps you see the muzzle flashes. You can see that. You can see they are firing in the air. And more so, firing blank ammunition. Because the commander on the ground made the determination that despite the provocation from these hoodlums, if he fired a live bullet at them, it might hit a genuine protester. Acting under the maxim that is better 1,000 guilty men go free than you make injury to one innocent person. He used the blank ammunition to disperse the crowd. This is another perspective. Please observe the soldiers when they reach this crowd. Observe the positions of their muzzle. You will notice they were all muzzle up, firing into the air. By then, the genuine NSAS protesters had sat on the floor, and after a while, the soldiers were able to push them after the toll gate. As it juncture, my lord, I think we have to fix the volume of this, because this presentation will be incomplete if we do not listen to the audio.